Hello, welcome to Crypto News. Today is September 9th, 2025, and the top cryptocurrency news is as follows. Let's start today's episode with Kazakhstan, which is calling for a national cryptocurrency law by 2026. Specifically, in his annual address, the president of Kazakhstan stated that the government should create a full ecosystem of digital assets as soon as possible, as part of efforts to find effective ways to maximize the return of bank money in the economy. Thus, there will be a bill that will be passed before 2026 as far as we know. In his official statements, he said that a strategic crypto reserve consisting of many promising assets, not just one, will enter the new digital financial system. So, another country will create a crypto reserve, as you can imagine. Moving on, we move on to the companies, starting with Strategy, which bought $217 million worth of Bitcoin after being rejected by the S&P 500. The reason for this rejection, although we had reports in Crypto News that it met all the requirements, was that the S&P 500 accepted Robinhood. For this reason, Robinhood's share price has increased by 15%, while Metaplanet bought 136 BTC. It is worth noting that Strategy and Metaplanet alone bought 66% of the Bitcoin mined last week. Just these two. We are not counting anyone else. Moving on from Bitcoin, we turn to Ethereum and Bitmain, which continues to buy Ethereum with its total holdings now reaching $9 billion. In addition to Ethereum, it continues to support other companies. One of them is Eightco Holdings, an unknown e-commerce company, which has grown by more than 3,000%. This company announced that it plans to create a fund around Worldcoin and has secured a $20 million investment from Bitmain itself to achieve this. Its share price was at $1.43 and immediately shot up to $83.12, a 5,000% increase. At the moment, its share price is close to 3,000%, and who says stocks aren't as volatile as cryptocurrencies? Meanwhile, as for Worldcoin, it has raised $250 million to create a Worldcoin fund. Moving forward, Worldcoin itself has risen 100% on the 7-day chart based on this news. Continuing with our companies, we'll go to Lion Group, which is looking to sell everything to get into Hyperliquid. NASDAQ-listed trading platform Lion Group Holding announced plans to transfer its entire holdings of Sui and Solana to Hype, the native token of the Hyperliquid blockchain. We also know that it managed to raise $600 million to back this investment. After all that, talking about Solana, it's not upset because there are other companies that want it very much. And we'll go to a new partnership for Solana. NASDAQ-listed design and manufacturing company Forward Industries has secured $1.65 billion in cash and stablecoin commitments to launch a cryptocurrency strategy centered around Solana. Among the participants were Galaxy Digital, Jump Crypto, and Multicoin Capital. These are well-known companies in the crypto investment space. These companies will not only provide money, but will also take a more active role. Specifically, Galaxy Digital will provide services for managing deposits, exchanges, loans, and staking. Jump Crypto will support infrastructure through projects like Firedancer, which we expect, and Double Zero. Multicoin Capital will provide strategic guidance and governance. So as we see, there is a very strong momentum emerging here for Solana. Moving on, we will also go to Clean Core, whose shares rose 38% after buying $68 million worth of Dogecoin. They bought 285,420 Dogecoin and plan to reach 1 billion in 30 days. And for the latest news of the day, we will go to Swissborg, which was hacked for $41 million. Specifically, it's a Swiss-based cryptocurrency management platform known for its mobile app. They said the hackers exploited the company's API. Specifically, their staking API partner called Kiln lost 193,000 Solana, worth $41 million. The company's plan is to cover the loss from its Solana reserves and seek to recover the money. The platform, they say, has not been affected in any other way and nothing else has been lost. Moving on, we'll go to our favorite cryptocurrency market with Bitcoin at $111,000. The price is a bit boring, however, we know that a lot was sold last month and we will refer to long-term Bitcoin investors who have sold 241,000 BTC. Long-term BTC holders are entities that have held cryptocurrencies for at least 6 months, which is not the case, but that is how the chart refers to them. But they have started selling cryptocurrencies as the price of BTC reached an all-time high of $124,500 in August. Over a 30-day period, supply has decreased by 241,000 BTC, worth $26.8 billion at current prices. So this is our chart. Move your gaze to the right, where you see this blue line line. As you can see, we have very large losses. But that's not all. Whales are selling too, and whales have sold a total of $12.7 billion in BTC in the past month alone. Again, on our chart, you move your gaze to the right and you see this big negative blue line. This is the month of September, where we see that in 30 days, whales sold a lot of BTC. So this obviously doesn't help the price go up any more than when it hit its all-time high. That wraps up the top news for crypto. Today is September 9th, 2025. I'd like to remind you that the content you just watched is created for educational purposes only and should not be considered as investment advice, but rather as investment opinion. Please subscribe to the channel, leave a like, and feel free to comment. Take care, everyone, and have a good day.